The PC version of Batman Arkham Asylum is almost 13 years old, and its age is starting to show. With Return to Arkham not being ported to PC, it was time for us fans, gamers alike, to come together and start remastering the game. So that's where the Steam guide created by GP Unity and others comes in, and the release of Asylum Reborn. Asylum Reborn is a complete texture pack overhaul for Batman Arkham Asylum. It includes many remastered environmental and character textures, including Batman and Joker, redrawn from scratch. We will cover many ways to upgrade the game, as suggested by the guide, such as how to install playable Joker DLC, upscaled 4K cutscenes, and Neato's Batman Arkham Asylum Advanced Launcher. This new launcher adds many new features the original launcher lacks, such as improved graphical options, changing your FPS cap, the ability to skip the intro cutscenes, just to name a few. Please use the timestamps to navigate through this video. Using this guide will make your Batman Arkham Asylum the most epic and Batman it will ever be. Don't forget to like and subscribe. First, go to the Asylum Reborn Steam guide. Link is in the description. Then, scroll down to the download section of the guide. Direct download links are also available in the description. Haha! Let's get started. Click the Asylum Reborn HD Texture Pack link. This will lead you directly to the NexusMod page for Asylum Reborn. Now, click Files, Manual Download, and finally, Slow Download. Save this file wherever you want. I put it in my Downloads folder. Go back to the guide and click BM Launcher Zip. You'll be redirected to Neato's trademark Batman Arkham Asylum Advanced Launcher. Now click the gray and black folder labeled .zip. Download and save the file. Once again, visit the guide and click Reshade Presets. Okay, click the download button at the top right of the screen.
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
And try not to get flashbanged. Now go ahead and save that file. Optionally, you could download the Joker and Pray in the Darkness PS3 DLC.
Alright.
This will require something called Hex Editing. Don't you worry your sweet little head. I will explain how to do this during the installation part of the video. Let's go back to the guide and click File-323 MB. Click Download this file. Agree and download. Lastly, click Download. You know the drill. Save the file. Now, to download a Hex Editor. Here's a popular one, known as HXD.
Link is in the description.
Scroll down and look for Download page. Look for your language and click the floppy disk. Alrighty, now save the file. And finally, open the HXD setup and install it. The last of the optional files you could download are the 4K cutscenes created by Neato and Very Thick Boy. Scroll down to the 4K cutscenes tab on the guide and click Asylum 4K. This will redirect you to the 4K cutscenes Steam guide. Yet again, scroll down and look for the Linktree link and click it, and multiple download options will become available. You have the option to use Mediafire, Mega, or NexusMods to download the files. Today, we will be using NexusMods. Okay, now click Files and click Manual Download for Part 1, 2, 3, and the small cutscene patch. Click Slow Download for each one and save the files. All the necessary files are now downloaded. So, without further ado, let's install everything. First, find where your game is installed. On Steam, right-click Batman Arkham Asylum, Manage, and browse local game files. This will bring you to the directory. Now, if you're on the Epic Games Store, the process is basically the same. Right-click on the game and click Manage. Now, Click the folder at the bottom right of the window. Next, go into BM Game and make a backup of the cooked PC folder for safekeeping. This might take a second depending on your hard drive speed. Let's install the Joker and Pray in the Darkness DLC. Skip to this timecode if you want to ignore this part of the installation. Open the Batman Arkham Asylum Gotti PS3 DLC file. Drag and drop the files into the directory. When prompted, click Replace the file in the destination. We have to now hex edit the game's executable. Trust me, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Now click into binaries and find shipping pc-bmgame.exe. Okay, now open your taskbar and type hxd. This is the program you downloaded earlier. Drag and drop the executable into hxd. Press Ctrl F to open the Find menu. Go to the Hex Values tab. Type or paste the value on screen. Click Search All. Now, change 25 to 0D and 31 to 89. Press Ctrl S to save it. Okay, the texture pack is next. Open up Asylum Reborn-hd.zip. Drag and drop all of these files into your directory except the advanced launcher. You can close this window now. Open up the file labeled Asylum Reborn-extras, additional textures, and copy all of the files into the binaries folder. Let's install the launcher. While you're still in the binaries folder, open bmlauncher.zip. Drag and drop these files into the folder. Click Replace the file into destination. Alright, let's quickly install Reshade. Open Arkham Asylum-Reshade presets.zip. Drag and drop these into the folder. There are some optional additional presets that you can copy into the folder as well. Alright, time to install the optional 4K cutscenes. Back out of binaries and click into BM Game. Make a backup of the movies folder just in case. Simply drag and drop the movies folder from each file into the directory. Click Replace the files in the destination for each one, and you're done. Alright, time to install some textures. Before we do this, let's choose from the optional alternative capes/security laser options. Here are some comparison screenshots. Choose from studded, my favorite, velvet, and threaded. For security lasers, choose from vanilla and return to Arkham style. Drop your preferred textures into the HD texture pack folder. Replace the files. Now, double-click hdtexture.bat. This file will automatically install the textures for you, and it might take a while. The last two steps are just to launch the game and configure the launcher. Go ahead and click play. Your newly installed custom launcher will open. Mousing over any of the options will give you more details on the setting. If unsure about graphical settings, just click one of the pre-made presets. There is one extremely important option here: Apply Texture Pack Fix. This will allow the game to use the HD texture pack. Once you're done configuring your settings, click Apply Settings and Start Game. If all is well, your game will launch and you'll be greeted by the game's menu. Before we wrap up, let's make sure everything is working. Let's test Reshade first. Go ahead and click the Home key on your keyboard. The Reshade menu should open. Click the drop-down menu and click a preset that you think will best fit your system. Now, I'm going to quickly cycle between all of the LUT options available in Asylum Reborn. There's a lot of them. And as of this recording, there's currently 17 options available. Next thing I'm checking for is updated textures. Just by looking at this close-up model of Batman, I could tell it's working. Now, on to checking the DLC. Go to downloadable content. There they are. Heart of Darkness and Hot House Prey are both here. Let's check for the Joker DLC now. Go back to the main menu and click Challenge Mode. Joker should now be a playable character. You now have the option to play on some of the challenge maps, but as the Joker, so it's way cooler! And, I kinda wanna play a little bit. Let's check out the first map.
This is going to be funny. I'm warning you, I fight dirty. I'll carve a smile on your face.
Please check through the troubleshooting section of the guide if you're experiencing any issues. Chances are, TextMod will act funny upon your first boot of the game. If you have any questions or need help, please write a question or reach out to us on the Graphics Processing Unity Discord. Oh, that reminds me. Special thanks to GB Unity, Neato, Wasteland Ghost, Evergreen, Hecusoldier, Wastelander, and Falco for working on these amazing mods. Also, thanks to my friends Jeezy Boy, Mr. Bumblebee, my roommate, GP Unity, and Neato for providing feedback on this video. All relevant links will be in the pinned comment and in the description. I'm excited to announce that we are working on an Arkham City update, but it'll be coming out when...
Hey, hey, shout hey, shout outs to